Welcome back to Forever Skies. That's a little jarring, always a little jarring. This game doesn't save your position whenever you reload a save. It just teleports you back to your ship, which, come to think of it, is probably how I should have gotten out of that place rather than jumping off. I'm sure a save like that would be a good way to exploit the no dying, or the death penalty, which removes a bunch of your items. So we're back in the base. We're going to recharge our things. We're going to grab some batteries, some food, and then we'll get back down there. I think I have got some ideas to explore, so it's not as bad as it looks. I do want to unload, make some room though. So let's go through the rounds of all our chests. And, you know, having the battery thing down there turns out to be a pain. Let's put it back up top. I thought I'd be less likely to forget things with it down there, but it just, like, we do everything up here. It's best to keep it all on one level. Okay, over here, storing everything. We don't need any immunity boosters or anything. Although I don't think we're immune anymore. It's interesting. Our symptoms seem to have disappeared, but our general immunity seems to be terrible again. What we're taking with us, we're going to leave the crust peed meat here. We're going to take another nap. This game's all about the napping, and I think everything here we don't need. The only thing we don't need is the breath nuts. Everything else we're fine. Oh wait, helium fuel, yeah, we don't need that either, turns out. We do need to gather some more water. And make sure... Oh, there's no water here? Huh. Is that clean? Okay, we have a clean water bottle. I saw that as empty for some reason. I'll still put around in the purifier just so that we have it for later, but we don't need to bring extra bottles with us, I don't think. And we have the isotonics. Cooking wise, we're good. We will see about whether we can pick the coffee nuts now, so maybe we just eat coffee nuts. I think it... Those coffee nuts didn't grow. I guess we're not just eating coffee nuts, we're gonna sleep. We'll do one of these while we're sleeping. Let's put the other one in the fridge so it doesn't get extra spoily when we wake up. And we still have fuel to drop off. Okay, I think we're ready to go.
Starvation. Critical condition.
We have to eat before bed.
Risk of dehydration.
We have to drink before bed as well. And we're gonna sleep a couple hours. There we go. And that should be a wake up. I guess it's waiting for the sun to come up is the rest of the sleeping, but we don't need that. We're okay for now. Inventory is set. We do have a bunch of useless repair patches that we can turn into repair foam if we don't use them. Batteries. We want the other kind of battery as well, just in case, because I'm not sure what that generator is going to take to power it up. And we'll grab that food and let's get out of here. That's one more sewer lobster, I like to call them. We'll eat one of those. And we'll make sure little buddy's coming with us. Come on. Let's go. And we are delving back. I think this is technically the third time in. Definitely, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to probably try to remember to use the save teleport to get back out of this when we're done. My instinct would be to just run back, but I don't know, with such a long, seems like a really long way. And I forgot the flashlight already, didn't I? My God. Okay, I only went halfway back before I remembered it this time. And that's what we're here for. We're here to laugh. Haha, I forgot the flashlight. Yeah, let's try not to do that again. And especially with this thing that just charges instantly. Like, it really just... Seriously? It really just wants me to sit here and watch it. Okay, anything else? No, we're not charging anything else. The knife is fine. There's plenty of crossbow bolts. Let's try to get down the way that gets us down fastest, not the way that takes us anywhere. Yeah, let's just jump out. Okay. Maybe not that fast. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that was an accidental jump, but it worked. We're down at the bottom, I think. Or close enough. Okay, down here, we're looking for the cables. The cables are going around on this level. They're also going to the level below us. The cables are going in there, down. In here is the generator. Generator's going to need batteries, and we need to find the way in there. There is a lock on a door here or something. Yeah, this lock. We're gonna find a hole to shoot at it from. These are frustrating walls that don't let us shoot. Thank you. I will take that battery. So I think if you look here, maybe there's a way to shoot it from above. Maybe there's a hole in the floor over there. So we'll try those two. Let's go above first. Above we have to walk all the way around. Hey little buddy, watch out. And there is a hole. And the lock is clearly visible from this hole. Just like that one. Right, which we still haven't looked in. So we'll hit it here. Probably hit ourselves as usual. And they're open. 2 doors on the level below. So that is... Oops, that was kind of a dumb shortcut. But here's one of them, and the other one is the one we got first in this corner, right? Yeah, okay, that's where we realized there was a hole. Okay. Wow, we're in. This is the generator, and it's all about batteries. Oh, there we go. Oh, 2 more. Alright, look at that. We are powered on. Let's put away that blinding light, and here goes nothing. Boy, I really hope this works. That was a lot of effort to figure out all of this to get to this generator. Here we go, powering on. Look at that, they're all coming green, and there's a battery right there. We didn't even have to... Well, actually, I think that would have just been 2. We don't need those anymore, but let's find all the doors. Maybe go to the bottom and work our way up or something. Yeah, we need something downstairs too. Oh, let's do this whole floor first, I guess. Alright, over here, this guy's powered up. The technology printer. Open all the doors. Any more? Yeah, that one can't be opened yet. We still need a cutter. Wow, feels good. Feels like I solved a puzzle. Okay, let's run downstairs. Look at that. That one's on. Alright, what's it gonna tell us now? Airship powered up. Right, that was not so bad. Look at that. Luckily we have a charged scanner. Wrecked object precisely cuts out electronic circuit parts. Really? Huh. It's a cutting tool, I think. Let's see if we can make it. It seems like something that would be in our make from suit tool section, doesn't it? Must have told me where it put it, and I missed it. Cutting tool device. Cutting tool. Hello. Must be soup printer. Must be in soup printer and I just don't see it. Hair thrower. There's no cutting tool here, people. What am I missing? Maybe it's an upgrade to something? Like an upgrade to the airship builder? Upgrade tool charger. Air cutter, nope. Furniture? Like, where is the cutting tool? I don't understand. Maybe, oh, it's something we have to research because it's broken. That's what's going on. Okay, so back to the ship one more time. That's what this means. We're running back to the ship. Let's open everything first. See what we can loot here. Turns out nothing. The answer is nothing. Wow, that's really stingy, game. Got a repair patch and a food ration. Huh. I was hoping for some kind of like explosives or, you know, something we'd need. There's really nothing here. Like, not even, you know, like courtesy resources. Weird. This game's weird. It's fun. Definitely strange kind of atmosphere. Okay, there was something. I guess that was our prize. That one synthetic. You know what would have been really nice? It's like a room full of these. That would be a good prize. Oh, here we go. There's a polymer, or 2 polymers at least. That's good. I guess we're coming back here anyway. So, probably can't turn. Well, I don't know. Is it? I was gonna say you probably can't turn off the generator, but it is a battery-driven device, come to think of it, and those aren't like our best batteries, so let's definitely make sure every door is open before we're out of here. Next level, I think, is what we want now. I don't think... Wow, there's some silicon, right. I think we noticed that earlier. And behind that silicon was just a bunch of buttons. We didn't notice this earlier. I don't think we can get through there, though. And here. These are additional peepholes. Did I already use these? God, yeah, these are the ones I used. Okay. Boy, I'm getting distracted by like this whole maze palace kind of being just like a little bit too big to fit into my brain. There are some doors we can open over here. These may help us. I can't get to that one. They may help us get around. We'll open this one for sure. Yeah, see, that gets us around down here much easier. And having access to these stairs, I don't think we could even get in here before. Could we? No, there's parts in here. Parts. I guess we could have gone in there before, maybe, but it wasn't that interesting. Alright, there's still a few doors we can't get into because we're missing cutter, but now it's time to go back to the ship, build that thing, research and build that thing. So back to the ship once more we go. Hopefully we don't have to take off. We do have a few synthetics on board, but honestly not that many, and there's no plant that just makes synthetics, otherwise I would have planted 1,000 of them by now. Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. You can't really grow synthetics from organics, can you? Alright, what are we doing here? Research. Cutting tool, look at that. We can do it right away. That's going to take a little bit of time, but it's not going to tell us how much. While that's happening, let's check the water levels on all our plants. Yep, we need water. Don't care about you guys. We're good. Probably take these. I'll just add water and replant because we're out here. Missed the first time. These ones, yeah, we don't really... Okay, we don't have any water. Don't really need any more of those, I guess. Ah, nice. We do have some water to pick up. It must have rained while we were downstairs. Didn't know that was a thing. And we did get the research, so where did it go? Cockroach's plan, find and access the cockroach's hideout. Find technology printer to learn AI tree keycard blueprint, then craft it in the soup printer. Okay, so we're still doing a long-term project, but currently, I think this is going to be a soup printer thing, isn't it? Currently, we have the ability to make the cutting tool. Takes one of our last crystal batteries. But I think for now we're going to put this where our knife usually sits. And might as well recharge everything while we're here. I guess we didn't really use anything that needs recharging. Sun came up. Instead, we'll just put everything away. We still have plenty of energy, so we're not going to have to sleep for a moment. That bottle we're going to keep, maybe take a second one. I don't think we're going to need batteries again, but who knows? I'll keep them. Let's go put away the seeds, and then we're ready to go. Okay, still have 2 crusted peas to cook. We have plenty of food and water. Actually, our water is currently empty. We have the possibility of plenty of food and water. There we go. And we're out of here. With the cutter. Alright, so step 1. What do we have here that we can cut? I feel like those containers might be important. Let's see. Oh, okay. Maybe we only have access to one of them? Let's try that one more time. Ah, look at that. That felt like a jump block. Maybe I can't really do that. Let's bring this one down and cut into it. There's also this here. This should have a openable thing on it. And on the other one we had to... There was a cut option. That's way downstairs. Let's bring this a little bit closer. There we go. How does this work? Oh, okay, it's just time-based. But I'm intrigued by what might be it's empty. Seriously, game? Okay, hold on, no, there's another level. Oh my god, it's not another level, it's a ceiling hatch. Why? Okay, so that was a couple charges wasted. Literally nothing in these. Really, game? Okay. You know, that's fine. If you want a game like that. Wow. Okay, so yeah, these are just exits to the roof. That makes sense, you know? Why would I expect sealed containers from before the apocalypse to ever contain anything special? I don't know. Maybe I'm just trained to expect that by other games, I guess. From here, how do we get down to the next floor normally? Here. And you know what? I'm willing to bet that there's nothing more to cut through down here. This is a tool we need for later. Wait, what? Find and access the cockroach's hideout. No, that's what we're here. Find technology printer. So there's still one more discovery here. Not sure we actually need to be here to discover it. Okay, it looks like this thing's gonna have enough charge to get us through. Okay, we finally got some measly polymer resources. And maybe another way down. So we'll cut here. Look down there in a moment, but wow, not a lot. I guess it's a sign maybe that like there's just not a lot left to do in this game. We're getting close to the end, maybe? So there's no new, like, discoveries that you can make by accident. Okay, this whole place was inaccessible before. Certainly doesn't look like we're going to get a lot, but there are some things in here. Some fuel, that's nice. But honestly, disappointing. I really expected to find more interesting things. Here we go. Haha, Cockroach's keycard. Okay, so there's something we're gonna have to figure out. Find and access the hideout. Okay, so we can make that key now. New blueprint. Sweet. Can we make it from our backpack? 'Cause that would be really nice. I think we can, but I don't think we have what we need. There's Noah's. Cockroaches. Circuit board. 2 synthetics and 2 machine parts. Well, if I'd been holding all the stuff that we brought... Oh my god. Okay, I should have just left all the gear on you. Assumed we'd need it. Yep, okay. Well, so that's the cockroaches hideout. Is there anything else down here? Uh-huh. I believe nobody's done that in however long it's been since the catastrophes. Alright. Oh, and there's still a shootable lock here somehow. Where can we shoot that from? There's a hole above. Okay. Alright, that lock is shootable from here. Interesting. Didn't miss it. There it is. This gives us a couple polymer. If only it gave us all the parts we needed for that, making the keycard. That would be something. Lots of polymer. Okay. Guess that's what they were making here. Well, this is more like it. I mean, at least we got some research parts in here, you know. But yeah, the last couple of rooms, it felt really stingy, like coming down here all this way, figuring all this out. Unload some research tokens on me, game. Alright. That's really it, too. There's like no other reason to come in here. Except for this, I guess. It's very dark. That's what it's like with that flashlight. Yeah, super dark in here. Machine parts! I wonder if that's enough to make it. Let's see. Got the machine parts. We still need a circuit board and synthetic compound, so I guess we are going all the way back. Up to the top one more time. Feels like that was it, though, unless I missed a door back there. No. Okay. Yeah, I think that was pretty much it. Oh, we can cut these too. Don't know what these are. Probably gonna blow up. It hurt me. Ooh. What did that give me? Machine scrap. So is that useful in any way? Can I take that? No. Machine scrap. That was not what we needed for this card. We need machine parts. Machine scrap. I actually don't know what machine scrap is. Maybe it's something we can research. Don't think we've used it before. It feels like I should be able to put a battery in there and have something happen, but I guess not. Generator's still humming. Here's the way out. There's really no reason to bring that ship back up, is there? Unless we want to be able to get hurt by the the electrics, assuming they heard us. Look at that, it's all glowing.
Hydration level is decreasing.
If only you could control it from out there and just use it as an elevator. That would be, from inside, I mean, that would be nice, right? Okay, it's way easier to get back up now. At least on this part. Still a little bit of a pain once you're up here. Way far away. Teleport mechanic. No, it's fine. We'll get there. Last trip in, I hope. This is to get the cockroach key. Didn't see anything else, but we did find scrap metal. Scrap metal didn't mean anything to us, it doesn't look like. Okay. Let's see about the cockroach key. Yep. And I don't think we found anything else we could make. What's our radar showing us right now? Is it still saying we're supposed to be here? Yep, okay. Magic radar still shows this as our destination. Whoop. It's the short way. Shortcut. I always find the shortcuts. Alright, at the bottom. No, at the very bottom. We are looking for the place to use the cockroach key. It's around one of these corners somewhere. I think this was the wrong one. Yep. Light definitely gets dim when we come in here. There it is. Alright, what do you have for us in here, cockroach? Looks like something. What is that? There was something there for a second. Maybe not. Okay, over here, it's a USB key. That must be the virus. Wrecked pendrive with virus. Destroyed pendrive with encrypted data can be restored. Really? I guess we're gonna have to research. It's like a wrecked item. Okay, that's gonna give us the virus to take out the AI. Still gonna be a choice whether we want to take out the AI, maybe? I don't know. As long as we get to bring our family home from... Oh. Yeah, it's just darker and darker. As long as we can bring our family home from space, that's all that matters to me. The AI can live or die. Oh, it ran out of juice, did it? Yep, looks like it may have run out of juice. Okay. Although, I don't know. I can't really tell. Maybe it's still running. Okay, it's just really dark out. That's okay. We know the way. Back up to the research computer one more time. This time,
Calories level is decreasing.
I think we're researching the virus. You know what? We should be pumping the deal while we're running up here. We're always gonna need some pump-operated extraction tool. Alright, little Betty, just a sec. Let's put you back in your bed. Don't want you to be struggling. There you go. And the research we found was pendrive with virus. We need a circuit board. Circuit board, yes, of course we're out of circuit board. Circuit board, I'm guessing, is going to require synthetics. Let's chow down on some of this ancient food and water. Circuit board. Suit printer, circuit board. Oh, it's the copper that we're missing for once, you know? Didn't think copper would ever come back to bite us, but there it goes. We finally run out. We almost had enough to carry us through the whole game, but now we're going to have to go search for some, because, of course, yeah, that makes sense. Copper. Let's try not to run into too many things on our way out of here. You know, could have sworn that was a glass floor there until just recently. Let's see if we can make it glass. Not a wall. There we go. Nice. I'm not sure how that happened, but that was the intent, at least. Alright. We're backing out. We're going up. We need to find a wind turbine. It turns out there's one right over there. Wind turbine is going to have what we need.
Colossal life form detected. The spot has been marked on radar.
Hopefully we can take these with the deck guns. If not, it won't take that much time to take them with our hand tools. Oops, we want downstairs, please. Whoa. Running around like a drunken man. Alright, downstairs. Shoot. That is not copper, but I'll take it. I'm sure it'll come in handy for circuit boards. And nope, can't reach that one there. Let's do some basic maintenance while we're up here. Shooting the goo. This thing's all about pumping your extraction tool and shooting goo on things. Yeah. Not sure what the problem here is, but we need to be lower, I think. And if we can see anything from here, I'll take it. Otherwise, it's time to jump on board and grab the copper. Alright, can we reach you with the extensible? I doubt it. We certainly can. Alright, copper, copper, copper. Yes, we have some. Okay, we don't need a whole lot of copper to fix that pendrive. So it was sort of a surprise ask at the end here. I didn't think we'd need copper for anything, honestly. We've pretty much been to every one of these wind turbines 100 times. It looks like we've found all the secrets here. I don't think there's a lot of secrets left around the world. There's probably a couple things, like that very first garden we got to. Not the garden, but it was the garden. The very first garden had like a dockable only entry at it, and that has bothered me ever since. So we could conceivably go back to that at some point just to like finally satisfy my OCD, but I don't know. Was that just to research it that we needed this? Yes. I have the energy crystals and the copper. Okay, let's stock up on food while that's happening. So we do have a couple more of these guys. And some water to throw in there. Oh, you can double boil things. Interesting. I just discovered that now. Research and craft the pendrive and the suit printer. Yep, pendrive. Where are you, buddy? We're gonna need more energy crystals. 5 more energy crystals. Okay. That starts to get interesting. We're definitely not going to have energy crystals here. We could go back down to the Underdust. There's bound to be some down there. There's probably a spot nearby where we can get some. Okay. It looks like we're not quite done. I need to do another energy crystal trip. Which means I think we're going to need to make some condenser membranes because we're certainly running low on water here. I have a couple.
Printing completed.
Those disappeared as I ran up there. Did you see that? There was definitely water there. There's clean water in there, that's good. So I definitely shouldn't be wasting the clean water on cooking. And we have a tiny bit left, but we're pretty much out of water here. So we're gonna start condensing again. Food-wise, we have 6 of these, that's pretty decent. I don't think any of this other stuff we need to be carrying around. What is this? No idea. We have machine scrap. It's not something that we've ever really produced. Is that thing really that noisy? I don't remember it being so noisy. So what was I saying? We found some scrap that we don't know what to do with. And we need water. But what we really need to do now is to just go and find some extra crystals. And crystals, to find those, it's kind of a crapshoot out here. I think the lift is actually the easiest thing because it's the closest. So, looks like we'll take 2 stops, but we're gonna head to the lift, run down, grab some crystals. Hold on, where is this place? It's really far below us, right? Oh, no, it jumped over there. Place with the yellow. Okay. So that I don't think there'll be any crystals there. So yeah, let's not go there. I couldn't remember if that was I couldn't remember what that was really. It's the crates. There's another place over there that's just a mural, as far as I can tell. We'll go to the lift. This lift had. Oh wait, that's not the lift. That's the. Oh yeah, we're doomed. We're never gonna find crystals. Maybe in that gnarled tree looking thing. Wow, are we heading into the wind or what? It seems slow suddenly. Through here, pretty sure we blew this hole open. And then maybe that gnarly tree-looking thing.
Colossal life form detected. The spot has been marked on radar.
Which must be this. Oops, that's up, not down. Don't think we're gonna see any crystals here. This. Oh, we can make them, right? We can make them from luciferin. So that's why we're going here. Although, like, just finding crystals is way easier. How many exactly do we need? We're trying to make the pendrive. We need 5 energy crystals. To make energy crystals, that's going to take 2 luciferin. We need 10 luciferin. Don't think that's gonna be something we can find at a single one of these. What's going on here? It's very happy to see us.
Hydration level is decreasing.
Yeah, the only thing we're here for is the luciferin, really, and hopefully this can cut luciferin. Nope, we need a real cutter. That's this. We have never found seeds for these, which I think probably makes sense. They're really big. Shoot, there should have been 2 up there. there are larger trees around that have more of these, so that's like, I don't know, go into, that seems like a dumb way to find these. We'd have to go, if there's only 2 per station, and we need like 10, we'd have to go 5 stations. And some of them are like this, where you can't even get the second one, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, it's not happening. Okay, on the bottom level, we're out of here. We're not going to use luciferin to make crystal. It's just like a terrible recipe. We need a better recipe. There's a bunch of those. We'd have to go so many. Let's head to the lift. There is a lift on the map this way. There's also a taller tree. We could try our luck with that. That might, if we reach that before we reach the lift.
Pod enter the atmosphere.
Taller, oops, we bump off of a building. The taller tree is, it looks like we've already been there, but there's another one. Like that right there, maybe? Or not. It's much further. Okay, over in that direction, that tree there, looks like it's got luciferin all over it. This one here, the closer one, I'm not sure what that's for. Maybe directly has crystals though. So we'll get closer just to see if they pop in. Ship is pretty fast now. I don't see anything happening here, but there's a lot of water. Let's go grab the water at least, since we're kind of low. Whoops. Don't want to go upstairs. And I don't want to plummet to my death. Can we go a little further forward? Okay, we have 2 bottles. That's probably enough. I don't see any crystals, and it looks like everything remained looted, which is interesting because it definitely seems like a lot of these places have been respawning, but it's really hard to tell because everything's such a copy and paste. It's hard to tell if you're getting respawns or you're just visiting a different instance. So maybe I'm just hitting different instances of the same thing a lot, and that's making me feel like it's respawning. Who knows? The map says another tree straight behind us. That one does have luciferin on it, so it looks like we might not have to go into the underdust if we can get, 10 of these. 10 of these from these giant trees. At least I think that's how many we need. I didn't actually look at our current quantity. 1. Yeah, okay. We're gonna need a few more. Yeah, we need 9 more of those. We'll go to this luciferin tree here. So this does have a landing pad right in front of us. Let's hit it and see. Yeah, we're gonna run up the trunk here, poke a bunch of these, see how many we get. I mean, yeah, it's better than going down under into the dust again. Why can't I get it? Like, knowing me though, I'm gonna fall to my death here, so don't be surprised if this doesn't fail miserably. Alright, that's 2. There was 1 here. 3. Yeah, so the giant trees are maybe worth coming to, and maybe 2 of these would do it. If we can get 5 here. It's 4, right? No, that was 5. Okay, so if we can get 5 at the next one also, then I think we've got everything we need. So maybe that's as far as we need to backtrack. Because there is another one just up ahead. Although, if there are no respawns, do the luciferin blooms grow back? Alright, the next one up ahead is... yeah, there's a small one there, and then just past it there should be another good one. There it is. Alright, we'll just pop in here and cut more leaves off this giant glowing tree. And see if we can't deal with this sanctimonious AI that wants to tell humanity how to handle itself. Or, you know, maybe it has a point. I'm not sure. We're not going to be able to reach that one. I guess I could shoot it. Or maybe jump to it. Maybe we can just jump. Or stand here and not even have to jump because my sense of scale was way off there. How many are we up to? 8. I need 2 more. Come on, giant luciferin tree. Don't fail us. I need 2. 2. That was only 1. Wait, is there another one up there? No, that's the moon. Alright. 1 more, that sucks. Got them all though, as far as I could tell. There's another one hiding under there. Nope. Alright, we're gonna have to find 1 more, which means I guess going to the smaller one in between. Hey, at least it's not the underdust. Let's just verify. We have 9. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough to make the card, which must be here. Same, yeah, in the same category. Wait, Pendrive, there it is. Pendrive. We have 9. Need 1 more. Alright. Don't despair. There is a place really close that should have at least 1 luciferin on it. And it's right there. Plus, this storm will refill our water traps and we can go get more water. Real question is, can we use the pirate bridge? Maybe. There we go. Pirate bridge away. Of course, probably should have used it to get up there. That's alright. We're almost there. I could feel it. Alright, let's retract the pirate bridge and make those last crystals. Hopefully the last crystals we will ever have to make and unlock Pendrive with the virus. There we go. Find technology printer to learn AI keycard blueprint. Technology. Oh right, the technology. You ninny. I bet we could have used the technology printer before leaving that place. That's okay. We're, you know, we're here now. It's not too far away, and all of that stuff is kind of close together at the end, so it's not like we had to backtrack very far. Don't stress it. We did need the copper, we needed the crystals, had everything else. And there should be... oh, that looks like the break in the wall is covered again. Or maybe... oh, maybe that one way over there is the one we went through, but we can make another one. No big deal. We have deck guns. Those things fall to deck guns, no problem. There's a strong wind from the east. A bunch of pods crashed into buildings that we stopped investigating a while ago. They're interesting, but it's just pleas from home, and they're going to remind us that more people are dying, and our mission is critical. Hopefully, the kids are all okay. back in. We are heading to workshop one more time. The workshop back there beyond the Cosmodrome. Looks like we're almost there.
Caution. A storm is coming.
Flying at max altitude currently. We are a little low on speed. I think that's the wind. Here's the workshop just beyond this little guy here. I wonder if there's a way we can land a little closer. Like having to come all the way up to that landing pad there was kind of dumb. To do over and over and over. Let's see if there's anything else. Of course, this is another time where I'm lamenting we don't have floodlights on this thing. It does look like maybe there's a possibility of landing on top of these busted roofs down here. Yeah. I don't think that's all the way down, but it's a lot better than we were, right? Actually, does that actually reach? I don't think it even reaches. That's close enough. And we're at the bottom level almost. Very nice. Hopefully I can remember where I parked the vehicle. Ooh, and there's a door here we never opened. It still needs repairs. It has some unique research parts in there. But I do not see a way to hit that target. I don't think it matters. Let's ignore. Did I just run out of flashlight battery? No, I can just hit it. It's really dark in here is all. Yeah, this one won't open. I want you open. Green light is on. Is it time to use the cutter again? No, doesn't do anything. Alright, one of these... We're still way above where we need to be, aren't we? We need to go down a level. Or 3. That is not a secret way down. Oh, we didn't need one. Here's the door we forgot to cut. And yet another room with almost nothing in it. So bizarre. Why waste my time to cut these? You can at least give me something to look at. Drawer. Looks like we're taking damage from the lightning somehow. Maybe that's our ship getting hit. That's probably why it's flashing red like that every now and then. Yeah, literally nothing in here. Okay, that's fine, game. Where did we leave the generator? Because the crazy printer thing was over near the generator. And why does it feel like it's going to want us to put batteries in it again? Here we are. Alright, this thing. Here we go. Blueprint. AI tree keycard. Sporty black backpack. Okay. So really, this is... We have to figure out how to sell things in order to get points to buy the AI tree card blueprint. Okay. Let's figure that out. 2 dirty water or 5 good water. Got to put that water away, or we got that since we came down. We don't need the... Oh, we don't need the flashlight, but cutter will get us these weird things that I assume we're going to need. Wow, that cut takes a long time. Alright, or possibly we could just sell those? That's the only, literally the only thing we can sell. Okay, so we have to bring stuff down to sell. And right now we can sell machine scrap.
Printing completed.
Machine scrap will give us not enough. We have 30 technology tokens. We need 50. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff we can buy now that I understand this. Let's go find some more stuff to sell it. I don't want to have to go back to the ship yet again. Are you kidding me? That's probably the easiest thing to do here now, though. Alright. There's no more of those. We could sell glass. I bet we could sell glass. Can we sell glass? I hope so. Let's see if it has a glass option. Come on, but you don't really. Come on, game. You don't. Okay, what do we need to bring? Copper elements, research parts, epoxy, helium polymer. Okay, well, there was plenty of polymer down here, and we just foolishly brought it up to the ship. I guess it's time to run back up yet again. Boy. One thing I love about this game, it's the running back and forth to the ship in this part. Luckily I parked it lower. This is as low as I can park it, I think. No, I can park it down in this lower level, I bet. But remembering how to get up to it, be challenging. Up there. Okay, yeah, that's definitely bad. I didn't see. You saw nothing. I saw nothing there. That's definitely better. Boy, I can't believe it's making us bring junk down to sell. Did not expect that at all. That'd be a good place to actually get rid of these if it took medical reagents, but it doesn't. It takes polymers. It takes upgrade stuff. Polymers. Let's give it polymers. We'll take all of these also, just because.
A flying creature approaches the airship.
Just because I don't want to run out of stuff. Busy. Alright. Too busy for you to bother us right now, buddy. So I would like to take the polymers as well. We'll prefer to get rid of the polymers. This stuff instead of the research parts, just in case we need those. But yeah, okay, that wasn't so bad. I guess parking up here did save us a lot of time. I'm heading in. Down one more set of levels. I'm gonna get all the way down there to where the ship is being charged. Actually one level above that, turns out. And here we are. This time with some stuff to sell. Let's sell the polymer.
Printing completed.
48. We'll sell silicon next.
Printing completed.
And now we can buy the AI tree keycard.
Printing completed.
There we go. Machine is finished. Okay, now we gotta go back and research it. That was just the blueprint. Are there any other blueprints here that we care about right now? Just like a mega weapon or something, but I'm not. Tactical headwear. Yeah, I don't think we need a hat. Cartridge. Immunity. It can just like print immunity boosters. That's cool. We had to research those. Yeah, there's not really anything else we need. This is sort of an interesting thing, but I guess we could get a blue outfit for our little buddy. That's pretty cool. I like the yellow outfit though. I'm happy with that.
Fatigue. Rest is recommended.
You know what? I would eat coffee nuts, but I don't want to get the gastroenteritis. So we're just gonna ignore the fatigue until we get back to the ship, which I see this time is over here. And up these lovely stairs. Too fatigued to run. Well, to run for far or long. Alright, we're not going back in there. No matter what you do to me. Let's close the doors. Let's get this research underway. Hold on. That was a blueprint. Can we just print it? Why didn't I just make it down there? Yeah, oh my, you got to be kidding me, game. 5 more energy crystals. If only we had a luciferin tree. Why don't we have a luciferin tree? Okay. We're gonna take an immunity booster. If we have one. There we are. Going to take an immunity booster. Gonna eat coffee nuts.
The immune system has dealt with viral infection.
Gonna put this junk back in. Upstairs, please. Okay. We still haven't. What is that? Ah, the pendrive with the virus. We still have the pendrive. We're not letting that go. That is the most important thing we have ever owned. We're holding it on till the bitter end. We have extra armor. We have a tiny bit of water. We don't need this glass. And technology tokens actually take space in your inventory, which is interesting. But we're done here. We still need some crystals, so we're gonna have to head back to some trees. Maybe there's a place nearby where we can find crystals. I guess we'll give it one shot at these mural looking thing. And if not, we're heading back in
Colossal life form detected.
to the dust.
The spot has been marked on radar.
Alright, that mural there, I don't think the murals actually give you anything. It's just something to look at, so we're not gonna bother. I thought maybe there was something to see there. There wasn't. Just a mural. Over here we do have a question mark, but I am sincerely doubtful that there's going to be either luciferin or crystals here. It just looks like some sort of human habitat, like where people
Unknown
lived.
location reached.
They wouldn't have had crystals. Might have had a patat, but I don't care. We're not going in there. We're gonna go through the wall. Smash through here. Find some more crystals. Come back with the fully made AI tree keycard. And we'll bust through here for now. Gonna have to use the other side. But I think we're going to take a break and come back for another episode. This has been Corknut playing Forever Skies. We are getting very close to what feels like an ending. Stay tuned for the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.